Hi guys, I am back and today I'm bringing you a makeup tutorial. This is a look which I have been doing a lot lately because the other day I did this look, and because I needed to do something quite quick, so I did this look and it took me like an hour, and I was like, oh, I quite like it, I don't know, because obviously I'm used to having quite a lot more makeup on. I got a lot of compliments, so I was like, well, alright, I'll do it again. So I've done it a few times in the last sort of 2 weeks, and every time people are giving me compliments, so I'm like, this must suit me, like. And then quite a few of my clients have been asking me for that look as well.
I want that. That on your face, I want that. Give me that.
So I thought, okay, let's do a tutorial. This look is really easy, really easy. So this is going to be a full tutorial. Sometimes I just do the eyes or a specific part of my face. This is going to be a full tutorial. I'm going to take my P.Louise base and apply some of that onto my eyelid and up to the brow. This is going to create a nice even base for me to apply my eyeshadow on. So during this video as well, I am just going to go ahead and tell you some ways of changing the look up a little bit. So once I've done the look, I'm then going to upgrade it to like a more sort of evening look, or just like a slightly darker, smokier look. Day to evening kind of makeup, as I call it. So this look is like perfect for daytime, and then if you're wanting to just add that little bit more and look just a little bit more glam, then I will also show you how to just upgrade the look slightly and just look a bit more sort of glam. I'm now going to set that with my Revolution baking powder in lace. Now I've got this nice even base. It's time for the eyeshadow. Today I'm going to be using my Sleek makeup palette. This is the Divine mineral based eyeshadow palette in Au Naturel, I think that says 601. So as you can see, it's got some shimmers and mattes. It's got dark colours, lighter colours, very neutral. They're all very neutral and super wearable, easy to use. Just really, they're just great. So first of all, I'm going to be using this colour here, which is like a really light beigey sort of nude. Now I'm going to put that above my crease and work my way up to the brow bone, not taking it all the way to the brow, but just sort of up to the brow bone. So I'm now going to take this shade here. I'm going to put that just above my crease again, and I'm going to take that not quite as high as the other shade, but just blending it in with that other shade as well, and just bringing that out to the outer corner as well, blending that out a little bit, not too much, just slowly adding that depth in. We're not going to be adding too much depth, but we do want a little bit. We don't want it to just be flat and boring. So also, just quickly, that brush I was using just now was the P.Louise 120 brush. You can use any kind of fluffy brush. Now I'm going to move on to this more precise brush, which is the P.Louise 124, and I'm going to dip into one of the darker shades, and it is this one here. Now I'm going to put that just above my crease, and this is staying just above my crease. This is the crease colour. This is adding some depth. Again, not a lot, just a very little bit. We don't want it too dark. We want it to stay very natural. The eyeshadow is very natural on this look. Again, just bringing that to the outer corner as well. So as you can see, that's just added a little bit of depth there. Now I'm going to take a flat brush. This is a P.Louise 126 brush. I'm taking this shade here. And I'm putting that in the, more towards the inner corner. I'm dragging it into the lid. I'm not taking it all the way across the lid. Literally just focusing on the inner section and towards the outer part of the eye, but just stopping about here. So not going all the way along. So you can see that's added just a little bit of something. Now what I like to do is take a highlighter. This is the Snowflake Heart from Revolution. You can use any, this is a very white toned highlighter. You can go for a more goldy tone, whatever you want really. And I'm going to put that on the brow bone all the way along. And I'm also going to put that in the inner corner of my eye, and then only go in a little bit onto the lid, nowhere near as far as we went with the gold shimmer. So as you can see, very basic, very easy look to do. Now I'm going to do the eyeliner. So I'm going to do a thin-ish line across the lash line. I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day eyeliner pen. Now I'm going to bring that out into a flick, wing it out. Now this flick can be as long or as short as you want. I like to have my wings slightly longer. You can definitely keep them a bit smaller. It's completely up to you. Primer. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. I love this primer so much. Absolutely love it. It's so soft. Oh, it's so good. It's a clear primer. It's like a gel sort of thing. It makes the skin so soft and so smooth, and it creates the perfect base. If you've been here before, you will know this is my favourite foundation in the whole world. It's amazing that it comes in so many different colours, different shades, undertones, and it's probably a medium coverage foundation, I would say. Obviously you can use whatever foundation you want. I mean, this is just my everyday foundation, so it's the only one I use. For concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Now I'm going to set that with my Revolution baking powder in lace. You can also use a sponge. You can use any powder you want. I do recommend doing this step just because it helps to keep your makeup in place and also just eliminate any creases. It's gonna go on the eyeshadow and eyeliner a little bit, if you can see there probably, but it doesn't matter because we can just go over it, and it's very light, the eyeshadow, so it literally doesn't matter at all. This is just, I feel that with an everyday look, I don't really need to go for a completely sorry. I don't have to go with a completely like a porcelain doll look, which I like to do when I go out. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner and just go over where the powder has gone onto the eyeliner. Brows, brows, brows. Where are my brows? Here they are. This, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ash Brown. It's funny, that name, it reminds me of a hash brown. I definitely recommend this pomade to anyone. It is really good. So I'm going to brush my brow hairs upward. I'm going to take some of my brow pomade. Now with this look, I like to go a bit slightly more natural with the eyebrows. Just slightly, maybe slightly thinner than I usually go for. So I'm just drawing a line on the bottom of the brow all the way across to the tail. I'm just following my natural brow, but just really defining it, slightly overdrawing it in some places, like the tail. Obviously the tail is very thin, outlining it a little bit thicker, very slightly. I'm now just going across the top. With the top, I'm not going all the way along, I'm stopping about here, bringing it out. So I'm leaving this section, filling in this, but this I'm filling in very lightly, not too much. So this is going to be the lightest part of the brow. You don't want to be making your brows too dark or too thick, unless that's how you normally do them, because this look is very sort of neutral. Now what I like to do is take my highlighter, again the same one, and I'm just going to go ahead and reinforce that onto the brow bone. I'm also going to put some of that highlighter in the inner corner of my eye, right here. Patting that on. It really highlights the eye, creates a much wider, more awake eye. Next up is contour. So I'm going to take a massive fan brush and I'm going to take my bronzer. You can use any bronzer you like. I wouldn't go for a very harsh bronzer because we're creating a slightly more soft contour with this. You don't have to, you can go for a full-on harsh contour, but for me, for this look, I just like to go a little bit softer. So as you can see, I'm just patting that bronzer on across the, just creating that high cheekbone effect. So that bronzer was the Laura Gellar Bronze-n-Brighten Baked Colour Correcting Bronzer. Haha, I got it right. I'm pretty sure. This is now the Baked Blush from Laura Gellar in Catalina. This is really nice soft pink, and I'm gonna apply my blush. This is a really nice soft pink. It's super buildable as well. You can build it up and have a slightly brighter pink, but it goes on really nice and soft. And just here along the sides of my forehead, like along my hairline. Oh, by the way, I haven't showed you my new nails. So here's my new nails. I've got pink side, glittery with a pink frog, and this one is green. It's like a yellowy neon green. I don't know, I'm gonna call it green, but it is yellow. So anyway, also I've dyed my hair. I don't know if you can notice with this hairband on. I'll show you once it's down. Now I'm going to take my tiny fan brush and I'm going to use the same highlighter just because I want it all to sort of match, and I'm going to apply that along my high cheekbone, just softening that up with my blush brush. You don't have to use this much highlighter. If you've been here before, you will know I love highlighter and I can't help myself, so yeah. Also, I don't really tend to contour my nose. If that's something you want to do or you usually do, then go ahead and do that, but for me, I don't usually do that, so I'm not going to do that step. I don't know why, it's just not something I sort of feel like I need to do, I guess. Now I'm going to use my brow gel, and I'm going to gel my brows. The reason I've started doing this after the contour is because sometimes I get sort of like powder or highlighter in my brows, so I might as well do it afterwards, otherwise I'm just going to be having to do this step again. Slightly fluffy, just very slightly. You can go as fluffy or as sharp as you want. I just personally like to have my brows slightly fluffier, but as you can see, these brows are much softer than I do sometimes. Sometimes I do go for much more defined, thicker, darker brows, much sharper. So for now I'm going to leave it here, and then afterwards I'm going to show you how to just make it that little bit more extra, just slightly. So I'm going to do my lashes and lips, then I will be showing you how to upgrade the look. For me personally, it was quite weird not putting anything on the bottom, just because I'm used to having quite a smoked out lower lash line and a little bit darker. So this is very almost natural for me. So lashes, I'm actually going to use the SandyGlam Luna lashes. This is what they look like. So these are quite fluffy, they're not too extra, they're quite sort of like a natural style, but they're quite glam. It depends what you do with them, what makeup you're putting them on. With this look, you could go for any lashes, you could even go for 25mm, you could go for natural lashes, you could go for just mascara. I wouldn't recommend that because I think the lashes really make the look, just finish the look. I think that it would look quite unfinished without the lashes. So I'm just going to do my lashes and then I'll be back. For glue, I am just going to tell you I'm using the Eyeliner 18-hour lash glue. Look how fucked that is. I don't know what I've done to it. Anyway, I'm going to do these and then I'll be back with you. Hi guys, I'm back. So I've just done my lashes. Lips. Let me tell you, with this look, it's so neutral. You could do any lips, any lip colour you want. So I am going to use this is my current favourite. This is the MAC lipstick. What is this? It is, I can't read that for shit. This is what it looks like. So this is my current favourite. I use it a lot lately. I'm going to line my lips first with the MUA lip pencil. This is in the shade Heartbreaker. I think that's the shade. I can't read today, my eyes are a bit funny. Anyway, I find that these two work really well together. These are really pigmented. These pencils, they're really, I think this is like £1.50 or £2. They're really good, and they have so many different colours as well. I love this colour so much, and I just feel like it goes well with this lip pencil. It's kind of like not even the same colour. I just feel like the two shades just really go well together. This lipstick smells so nice, so nice. But yeah, this look is so neutral. You could literally use any colour. Red looks lush with this look, so nice. Pink, nude, any colour really. Nude I would just possibly stay away from just because it's very neutral. You want something a little bit darker or brighter maybe. This is the finished look, so this is so wearable. You could wear this anywhere, even on a night out. It's great. This is my go-to daily look though, so if I'm just doing makeup, I'm doing my makeup, then this is what I go for. Like, this is just my go-to look. It's super fast. It only took me about an hour all in all. It normally takes me about an hour, so it's quite quick. It's just really nice. It's so pretty. It's so easy. It's so easy, quick, and it's just pretty. You know, it's not too basic. It's still quite glam, and it's just, I love this look so much, and I feel quite confident wearing this makeup on a daily basis. So yeah, you could definitely dress it up with different lips. You could make it, you know, slightly more defined, slightly bigger lashes, whatever you want. So now I'm gonna teach you how to upgrade the look. Upgrade. So let's upgrade, guys. To upgrade, this is all I do. So recently I actually did this. So I did this for a daytime. Then I was like invited out, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to redo my makeup. Oh no. And I was like, actually, do I need to redo my makeup? No, is the answer. I did not. So what I did was I just added more. So you do need to be a bit careful that you don't get a lot of fall down, because obviously that's terrible. So I was like, well, I've been invited out, let's just do this. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna take 3 hours to do my makeup. I'm just gonna upgrade my makeup. So I'm gonna start by taking this color here on this is a brow brush. Yeah, I'm weird. I just feel like it's good because you don't get a lot of fall down or anything. So just be careful as well, because you have got well, you will, if you've done this look, you will have mascara on the bottom, so it might be a bit weird, so just sort of work around them. Now I'm just adding that, it's almost like I'm lining my lower lash line with that brown. So I'm just darkening that area, lining the eye, and just really creating a nice dark, slightly darker smoky look. So you can see already how much of a difference that's made. Like that, just that one step has just created such a different look. And I feel like this step as well always makes your eyes look slightly bigger, or at least for me, it just sort of like creates more of a, because you've lined the eyes, you know what I mean, it makes your eyes slightly, just look slightly wider, I think. Because with the, before it looked quite sort of elongated, quite angled. Now it's like, it's still a bit angled because I have done that wing, but it's just slightly more round. The eyes just look slightly rounder. Now I'm going to take the black shade from that palette, and again I'm going to just line the eye with that, just along the lash line. This one I'm not smoking out as much. Now I'm just going to take that brown shade again, and I'm going to smoke that down just slightly and blend it in with the black a little bit and just sort of smoke it down. This will also create a slightly wider eye, and also it's just so glamorous. It just creates a much smokier, I just think that smoky really is just really flattering, very like flirty, and it's just a nice look. Smoky, slightly dark, you know what I mean. You want to take your mascara, there it is. So you want to take your mascara. The mascara I'm using actually is the Bourjois, I never know how to pronounce that, Volume Glamour Ultra Curl Mascara. And I'm just going to reinforce my mascara because, or on the bottom anyway at least, because obviously I've sort of gone over them. Also I do just want them to be slightly darker and thicker anyway, because I've upgraded the eye look. I don't really want the lashes to be too natural anymore. Now if you want, you could definitely take these lashes off and put on some bigger, thicker lashes, whatever you want, just sort of to upgrade the lashes a little bit and create a slightly more glam look. But for me, these lashes just, they're quite versatile and they do just look fine with this look anyway. But it's up to you what lashes you want to use. Now what I like to do, you don't have to do this step, I like to take a eyeliner, this can be brown, black, like a darker colour, and just go along my waterline just a little bit. I don't want it to be completely black, I literally just want this to be slightly darker, not even going all the way along, just about halfway, just darkening that waterline up. That is the French Connection eyeliner twist, and it's black. Now from here you could upgrade the lips, you can make them darker, you can maybe upgrade them to red or like a darker colour, or even a nude. At this point, because it's slightly darker, slightly more smoky, a nude would definitely work better now. A nude lips definitely look quite glam. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take my highlighter from earlier and I'm just going to put a very tiny amount just in the centre of my lips. Okay, this just creates a slightly more 3D lip and just makes them look slightly more plump, bigger, and just more glam. So yeah, that's that. Take my hair off again. So that took, so the other day when I did this upgrade as such, it took me probably about 10 minutes, so that was it. So what I also did just to upgrade slightly more is I just put some dry shampoo in my hair. This is the Heavenly Volume 1 from Batiste, I don't know how you say that. This is amazing. So I'm just putting that in my hair. Oh my god, it's run out, but it sounds like there's some in there. Okay, 2 secs. I'm now going to take my Batiste, so it's the same brand, the dry shampoo. This is just the volume, if I'm being honest with you, they're all the same. Some smell a bit different, some are slightly, I don't know, different colour. For me, all of these Batiste, or however you say it, ones are amazing. Like, they're so good. Even the ones that aren't volume, they just add volume. So I'm gonna take this. Oh yes, there's some in it. Put this all in my hair. Focusing on the top for the roots, just to lift the roots, so it will go white. So what you want to do is just literally mess it up. Really rub it in to the roots and the hair and just mess it up. And it's just added a tiny bit of volume. And then for now, I'm going to almost like scrunch it up like that. Like, I don't know how you'd say that. Scrunch, that's how I say it. Just sort of scrunch it up. Just lift it up and sort of, yeah. I don't really know how you'd say that. So that's literally just added a very small amount of volume. Almost made it slightly like fluffy. And to me that just upgrades it slightly. Just adds that tiny bit of lift. You can maybe backcomb it. You can do whatever you want to your hair, obviously. But for me, I didn't have a lot of time, so I just sort of messed it up. And I was quite happy with that. So obviously this look was very, very wearable. Now that I've upgraded it, obviously it is slightly different. It looks slightly more glam, slightly smokier, a bit darker. So literally just adding that under eye, it just made all the difference, like, for me. So that's how you upgrade from daytime to evening. Obviously you could just do that step anyway on a daily basis because it's still quite neutral, but for me it just upgraded my look just enough to be okay to go out in, and it was nice, you know, especially if you dress it up. This makeup will look good with any colour. So yeah, that's that, guys. So you can use this look with any skin tone as well. You could create this look on any skin tone. I would say it is probably slightly better on fairer skin, but just because the colours are light, it's going to look completely different on someone with darker skin. But you could definitely do it. You could do it. But for me, this is a slightly more subtle look for a more paler skin. So yeah, that's that, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I still haven't got many I can't talk. I still haven't got many subscribers, so I really would appreciate it so much if you could like and subscribe. I am going to try and post a bit more because I went through a stage of posting like 3 times a week, and then I didn't do it for a few days, and then it was 10 days, and then I was like, oh. But I've been away, so that's why. But I promise you I will upload more. If you have any video requests, please do comment below. Also, please check out my last video because that has my competition information, because I have a competition at the minute, so I'm doing a giveaway. So if you want to learn more about my giveaway, then please do watch my last video. But all you have to do is comment on my last video with a heart down below, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway when we get to 100 subscribers. Help me out, please. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope to see you in my next video, and have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.